Hi everyone, let us discuss solar power. At the end of this video, you will be able to prepare a solar power supply as per the requirements by connecting them in series and parallel combination. What is meant by solar? Solar refers to the sun. The sun is the natural light source for the earth. The sun can produce light because of nuclear reactions, which is called fusion. The sun is mostly composed of hydrogen and helium. As atoms of hydrogen combine to form helium, it produces enormous heat and light. What is solar power? The process of converting light energy from the sun to electrical energy is called solar power. How is sunlight converted into electrical light? Generally, the object that converts the light energy to electrical energy is called the solar panel, which is made up of semiconductor material silicon. Then, what is silicon? Silicon is a semiconductor material that usually consists of positive and negative charges called p-type and n-type respectively, and it is separated by a layer or junction. Silicon is used to make electronic components like diodes, transistors, LED lights, ICs, etc., where these electronic components are used in computers, televisions, smartphones, etc. Silicon is the most abundant in nature next to oxygen. How silicon converts light to electrical energy? Light energy is in the form of photons. When photons hit the layers of silicon, electrons pass through the junction between the positive and negative layers, generating electric current. Simply, electric current is generated when light or photons breaks the junction or layer on the silicon. The electrons or negative charges will find the path to flow, hence electric current is generated. What power do solar panels produce, AC or DC? Solar panels always produce DC since no electromechanical or rotating process is held for alternating current. A semiconductor junction is opened with the help of light, which causes electrons to flow. What is the unit of a solar panel? Generally speaking, the unit of solar power or solar panel is watts. The watts generated by solar panels are used to rate them. Your solar installation will generate more power if it has a higher wattage rating. Depending on the size of the panel and how successfully they convert sunlight into energy, more residential solar panels have power output ranges between 250 and 400 watts. Usually, solar panels are a group of solar cells, also called as photovoltaic cells, like a group of classrooms becomes a school. A solar panel typically has a voltage rating of 12 volts or 24 volts, with the 12-volt solar panel being the most commonly used because the most commonly used battery is 12 volts. For a 12-volt solar panel, 24 cells each with 0.5 volts are connected in series to make a 12-volt panel, and for 24-volt solar panels, 48 cells are connected in series. The size of the solar panel depends on the current rating or wattage rating. Let us discuss the basic numerical calculation on a solar panel. Case 1. Assume you have a DC lamp that has 24 watts working at 12 volts. So, you have to buy a solar panel with 24 watts and an operating voltage of 12 volts. We know power is voltage times equal current. P is equal to V into I. So it can be written as I is equal to P by V, substituting the values of watts and voltage. I is equal to 24 upon 12. We get current of 2 amps, which means it is maximum current produced by the solar panel when maximum sunlight falls on it. Case 2. Now you have another DC lamp that has 48 watts with an operating voltage of 12 volts. For this, you have to buy a solar panel with the same power and voltage rating of 48 watts and 12 volts, respectively. Substituting values, we get I is equal to 48 upon 12. So, a maximum sunlight, a 48-volt solar panel can produce 4 amps of current. In both cases, more wattage can produce more current, even though the voltage remains constant. The size and cost of solar panels will be increasing as they increase wattage. Can we connect the solar panels directly to the load? Nothing can go wrong when a solar panel is connected directly to a DC load. when the source and the load voltage match. But sunlight that falls on the solar panel is not constant and may vary from time to time, like less during the morning and evening, but a maximum at noon. This variation causes the voltage to vary according to the sunlight. When this varying voltage is directly applied to the load performance and the lifetime are decreased. It is always better to connect the solar panel to the load via a battery and charge controller. Let us discuss the serial and parallel connections of solar panels. It is difficult to supply solar power to the load with a single panel. As per our needs, we must connect the solar panels in series and parallel. Solar panel series and parallel connections are analogous to battery series and parallel connections. Two 12-volt batteries connected in series can produce 24 volts. Series connection makes the voltage additive like 24 volt, 36 volt, 48 volt, 60 volt when you keep connecting solar panels in series. But the current remains the same throughout the circuit. Just like a battery, solar panels have two terminals, one positive and one negative. When you connect the positive terminal of one panel to the negative terminal of another panel, you create a series connection. When you connect two or more solar panels like this, it becomes a photovoltaic source circuit. For parallel connection of solar panels, connect all of the positive terminals on each panel together and then do the same for the negative terminals. The resulting current will be the sum of all the panel amperages in the parallel array. However, the total voltage will be equal to the output voltage of a single panel. Solar panel series and parallel connections are analogous to battery series and parallel connections. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.